All right. Hi, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. This is your mini medium on the beautiful A1R Psychic Radio and the amazing Moonstruck TV. I am extremely excited again, of course, this week to be here. We are in a new moon in Scorpio, which should be very interesting to see what comes about. Of this energy, especially tonight with readings. So it's been a very interesting kind of shift of energy. I don't know if some of you have felt it. So, but I'm glad you guys are here and listening. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, one thing that I kind of wanted to share here, and of course we'll get into the fun stuff, right? The readings, but the new moon, especially right now, this kind of transition and the shift we're experiencing is really about not just manifesting the things you want to see happen, but actually like making this plan and making sure that it actually happens. So it's something that I say, the mind is amazing and very powerful. So you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And I know that for myself, I'm going to be doing a lot of new moon work tonight, putting my water out to have my new, moon water made, putting my stones and crystals out so that we can get a nice, good charge and, of course, cleanse them and all that good stuff. So I truly believe in just how powerful that, the moon is and this beautiful energy we're experiencing. My son is a Scorpio, so of course I'm kind of biased to this time of year as being the favorite time of year too. And but I sure love the Scorpios out there. I'll tell you, not just because it's my son, but it really is. Scorpios are probably one of my favorite signs because I feel like they can be very kind of just mellow and go with the flow. But boy, you mess with them or you get in their way, well, watch out because they'll come stinging. And that's kind of the energy I want everybody to kind of channel this, next 6 weeks we have left of this year. And just really, keep things kind of mellow. We are in Mercury retrograde still. And then when the time comes, then just do that, kind of that stinging moment, if you will, and take charge of what you're wanting to see happen in this next new year, right? Which next year, we are coming into the year of the one. And the year of the one is all about new beginnings and fresh starts. So I'll tell you, I'm ready. I'm ready to be done with this year. It's been a very trying year for many, myself included, ups and downs, but very blessed. But I'm ready. I'm ready for next year. So super excited to see what comes about. But well, before we get into the readings, of course, I want to pull an affirmation or I was going back and forth, and I thought, I'm going to pull an oracle card from my beautiful oracle moon deck. And the number that I have been drawn today is the number 16. So 116. And the number 16, how this will be is going to connect in the way of being the 16th of a month as being a significant death date or birth date, the age of 16. 2016, January 6th. This is kind of how Spirit uses my abilities and my gifts, per se, to validate who they are. But it could even just be, in a sense, but it can also be spirit guides. So anytime they give me these numbers and I see these numbers, it really is, it's beautiful. So we've just seen how many times on my shows that over the many years, I don't know, I think I'm going on 4 years now with A1R, 3-4 years, which blows my mind. But it's amazing to see how Spirit can be so strong, even your guides. So we'll see how 16 connects tonight. And if not tonight with a caller, it may be tomorrow when I do my free readings. So we'll see. Beautiful. I counted the 16th card, and ironically, and I don't believe in irony too much, maybe a little bit. Don't believe in coincidences, but this is a new moon card. So, and it fits just beautifully with what I just talked about. So, and I promise I did not plan this. So this is it's literally just the new moon. It doesn't show new moon in whatever, but in whatever sign. But the oracle for you all says a new start is coming. And boy, if that isn't just a simple one sentence, but so impactful, right? And kind of refreshing, maybe hopeful. So there you go, my friends. I'll show that on camera. So a new start is coming. Isn't that pretty? Just matches all the purple color here in my room. Oh boy, I'll tell you, that's one that I think I needed to see. Just some validation of what I truly feel is coming. But okay, all right, my friends. Well, let's get right into it. We're going to go ahead and take my first caller. And I have someone calling from a state that I used to live in, and I miss it so much. So I've got Deborah in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Deborah. This is Mini Medium.
Oh, hi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, hon. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. How can I help you tonight, hon?
I just want to know if what direction should I be going now because I'm retired. So I just want to know.
Yeah, in kind of what your future path is coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. You got it. Okay. I'm gonna pull a few cards for you here, and congratulations on retiring. That's awesome. I love it. I think
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think we all should get to a point where we can do that and just go and travel. Live your life, not feel like you have to punch in a clock, right? So,
Right.
okay. All right, my friend, I'm going to just pull a couple of cards here for you and see what comes about. Okay.
I was wondering if I have anybody close by.
Yeah, we can definitely see if I start to channel or pick up on any of your loved ones that have passed. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Let me ask you also, when I was mentioning earlier, I get numbers throughout the day that will help. Usually it'll be someone on the other side or your spirit guide validating their presence. And the number 16 was very strong today. Do you connect with that number with a birth date or death date or even the year 2016?
I have a lot of birthdays in that this month. My niece, my son's birthday is today. My brother's birthday was the 17th. The 16th.
Oh, God.
We got a lot of people's birthdays.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if that if that number resonates, just know sometimes we'll kind of connect with it later. But I always tell people sometimes our brain isn't quite focusing on. We kind of have to think outside the box a little. But just keep it in mind. Just know if when you connect with it, that number can even be January 6th as being a date that's special or means something. But and I might pick up more as we do your reading too. Okay.
My boyfriend's birthday is December 6th.
Oh, okay. And that's your boyfriend?
Yes.
You said okay. Okay. And he's still living, correct? He's here in the physical world?
Yes, he's living with me.
Okay, perfect. Okay, hon. All right. Well, let me take a look at your cards. Let's see what maybe what we can give you some guidance and some maybe some inspiration of what's to come. So I pulled a couple cards, and the first card that came out is this Justice card, and I'll kind of explain what that's about in a moment. And that came out right side up. Then the second card was this King of Pentacles card. Now that card did come out of the deck reversed or upside down. Now, when a card comes out of the deck upside down, it's really going to help us connect with the things that you are working on or the things you know you need to work on to just try to live your best life. And it sounds like right now you're starting probably the best parts of your life with retirement, right? So some things that I feel I just want to maybe make you mindful of that I see coming. When it comes to this pentacle, now a pentacle is something of value to you. So whatever it is that you value in your life, which very well could be your boyfriend, family, friends. One thing I want you to really focus on that I see coming is putting yourself more as your first pentacle, meaning really starting to do more for yourself, my friend. So your health, I do feel some worry with your health. So it'll be, not sacrificing your health any longer, putting that first. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand that.
Okay, good, good. The other is, so with this justice card, this is all about balance. And it's the sign of the Libra. And it's just really about kind of looking at life to through knowing that not everything is going to go the way that you always want it to be, but to look at the positive side of things. So in this card, the gal is holding a double-edged sword. And we know a double-edged sword, what that means. It's kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. So it's really about finding the joy and the good in everything. And one thing I love that I see coming for you, without a doubt, Debbie, is the fact of you putting yourself first with your health. You're going to start seeing that the things that maybe have been very difficult for you are going to get a little easier. So it's like kind of putting, the priority first and then allowing things to fall into place after. You've had a very beautiful, even as I start talking about your health, immediately I've got mom or maternal energy coming in. So has mom passed?
No.
Okay, so this is going to be a maternal, so it'd be mom's mom then. So I've got strong maternal side.
And her mom passed away, and my dad's mom passed away.
Okay. I just want to emphasize this is really maternal side. I'm not getting much from grandma other than when I talked about your health. There is a very strong feeling of hereditary, health issues, if you will. So, it would be really where grandma, had, diabetes, mom may have it, you may have, just an example. It really is where such a high hereditary health issue is really very likely. And so I want you to be very mindful of that and make sure you're staying on top of that, okay?
I am diabetic, so I've been on top of that.
Good girl. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it feels to me to be in the blood. It feels to me to be with, the pancreas and kidneys. And so just stay on top of that, my friend. Also, some other things really quickly, and then I know I need to hop to my next caller, but there is a feeling of you've got boxes around you, and that's really my sign of moving or needing to move. So, and I would even say by spring of next year, has this been a thought that you've been wondering or worried or?
Well, we're processing and moving into a house.
Oh,
We're renting a room, and so that maybe that's why you saw some boxes.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. That's perfect. So I feel it's a great move. And, if you're questioning it at all, I feel it's going to relieve and alleviate some stress, from you and possibly boyfriend. So just know, I feel it's just the next step to taking care of yourself, even just with your mental health. But one thing I'll tell you, I'm not getting a lot of energy from the other side other than just the emphasizing that the things that are hereditary with your health when it comes to the women. So like I said, mom and her mom, just be very mindful of that. And even if you aren't seeing any kind of symptoms of something that mom had or has and grandma may have had, I still want you to stay on top of it, okay?
I will.
Okay. Fabulous. But congratulations on retiring and starting fresh. It's a perfect time to do it. And I'll send you so much good positive energy your way. Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're
Can I try to reach out to one of the loved ones if I need to?
I don't have time on my show today being that I'm not filling anybody, but if you want, send me a message and we can kind of chat offline and maybe we can schedule some time off the show and I'll see if I can't help you that way. Does that sound okay?
Okay. Yes. How do I do
Okay.
that?
Yeah, you can just go to my website. It's mini-medium.com. And right on there is a place
Okay.
for you to fill out. Yeah, no worries.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome, hon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
All right, you guys, let's go ahead and we're going to take our next caller. And I love this name. It's Kiki from, I think, Illinois, I saw. Hi, Kiki. This is Mini Medium. How are you?
Hi, Mini Medium. I'm just fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing great. So good. I love the name, by the way. I love it.
Thank you so much.
It's so
very
fun,
right?
You're welcome.
Very
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. How can I help you tonight, hon?
Well, what do I call you? Minnie?
You can call me Minnie or Stephanie. Either one is fine.
Stephanie. Stephanie, thanks so much. Stephanie, I went out with a guy a couple of months ago, and it's someone that I knew from high school, literally 50 years ago. And we had a couple of dates, and they went really nice. And then I came back to Chicago again. I live somewhere else. And we had planned to have another series of dates, but he was not the same person. And it's been very jarring for me. I mean, I don't know why I can't let it go. I mean, I haven't thought about this guy in 50 years of my life. I never went out with him as a teenager. But when I came back and he was so different, and I said to him, what happened to the guy from last month? He said, I think you like me too much, and you're going to end up getting hurt.
Oh.
And I thank you. Yeah. And I was like, oh, well, that's pretty sure of yourself. But then I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm grateful. Maybe he knows he's a jerk, which I think he does. But I have not been able to give. Thank you for giggling. I'll be honest with you. Thank you, darling, for giggling.
Yeah.
I
get it.
So now I'm back here visiting, and I did see him out and about the other day. I'm just obsessed with this guy, and I can't give it up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to give it up. I've done everything.
Well, I will help you, or at least I will try to help you.
God bless you for giggling, honestly. And I have to say this. He's found himself like a mini celebrity lately because of some weird reality television show. So maybe he's just full of himself. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, he might be, he might be saving you. You might be dodging a bullet,
I agree with you. I agree. But how do I stop it from my side?
Yeah.
How do I stop my obsession? Yeah.
That's fair, my friend. Well, first of all, good for you for just stepping outside of your comfort zone, as I feel you've done. And, I mean, I know that as we get older, dating is not exactly easy.
Not easy.
And you just never know what you're going to find out there, So,
and I thought I knew this guy from high school.
Yeah.
Who do you know? Yeah,
absolutely. Well, I pulled a couple cards, but I might use them as a little bit of validation. But I'll tell you, without a doubt, as I'm just kind of connecting with your energy and with his, are you familiar with what a twin flame is, my friend?
Somewhat, yes. I've heard that term quite a bit.
Okay. I feel like it's kind of thrown out there so loosely, so I don't like using it very much. But and some people feel that twin flames are wonderful, and I kind of disagree. So, but I really feel that you and this guy are a twin flame, and I'll kind of explain what that is and
Mm.
why you're feeling like you can't shake him off. So a twin flame is really, it's one soul that has come down, from the heavens or wherever you feel, and it breaks off into two. One soul goes into your body when you're conceived, and one goes into his. Then throughout life, just there's that magnetic pull because you are one soul. Now you're not soulmates; you're one soul, and so that magnetic pull brings you together. It'll be where you will be in the weirdest place and you'll run into him, or there'll be things that pop up and you're like, "Why is he in my mind?" And it's a drug. It's a drug. It's like it.
Oh, that's exactly it.
Yep.
It's a drug.
Yep. Yeah. So if you think about that magnetic pull, meaning that, it will always be there. That's kind of the bad news.
That is bad.
I know, hon, but I'm going to help you with that. So
thank you.
One thing about, yeah, you're welcome. One thing about twin flames is that they're not meant to be together, but what they are is they are kind of a karmic lesson in our big old novel of life. So, sometimes it's hard for me to tell people this because, especially when you're so, obsessed with him or obsessed with the idea of him or whatever it may be, right? So,
you got it.
What we need to do, my friend, is you need to do what we call a cord cutting, and what that is an energetic cut, right? So, and you can do this yourself. Now, ironically, tonight's the new moon. It's also the new moon in Scorpio, so this is a very good time of really, kind of getting that stinger out per se, and just making things happen the way that you want them to. Yeah. So
I am a triple Scorpio.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
No wonder why I felt like tonight was a good night to do this.
Thanks,
So
darling.
good. So tonight, you're going to get a piece of paper, and I want you to write down on the piece of paper. On one side, I want you to write what I want to manifest. So whatever it may be, Then on the other side, normally I wouldn't do this because usually you do this on a full moon, but you're going to write what I really want to manifest to be released. And so it's kind of like you're using both. Yeah. So, and you can put his name and date of birth. You're not wishing any harm. You're just saying, I just need to cut this cord, right? Then you're going to take that piece of paper and you're going to burn it and burn it in a safe dish so you can get the ashes. Then take the ashes and you're going to either bury them. So you're going to give them back in the element of earth, or you can do the element of water and you can just flush them down the toilet.
That would be best, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I agree, my friend. Yeah, it'll help with that. Oh, you're welcome. It will help with that visual release. Now, I'm going to tell you just intuitively, it's hard that he's a twin flame, but I really feel that he is a karmic lesson. I feel like, as sad as it is, the universe helped you dodge this bullet. I mean, it's not sad. I shouldn't say sad, but it's sad because you're having to go through it,
I know you're right with this, but it's still, the feeling is yuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, and he, I feel like the two of you are so, it's interesting. You're so alike, but yet there's just something there that I feel like that as much as you're going to shake him off, which I do feel like you will, he's still going to have some kind of connection on his part. Now, we can't do anything about him, but you can, cut the cord on your side. But with him, as you see him still trying to kind of poke in and kind of, poke the bear per se.
Well, I don't know if he's poking the bear. I think my bear is just poked. I don't think he's doing any, unless he's got some special powers I don't know about.
Oh, what I mean by that is I think he's going to keep coming in and trying to contact you, like trying to reach out to you, or, it's like once he sees that you are completely done, and he'll feel that
Yeah.
release, by the way, he'll feel it. And once that happens, he's really going to go, oh my gosh, well, this felt good, but,
Mm-hmm.
so why do I keep feeling drawn to come back to her, And
Mm-hmm.
I feel, if anything, it might be, it's going to be really, how do I put this? Maybe humbling him a little bit, that you tell him,
Oh,
I'm done, I'm no more, I
that's
really
good.
do.
He needs to come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to come down a peg or two.
Agreed. Agreed.
Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. Do you know what his sign is by chance?
Taurus.
Okay. Oh, I love my Taurus, but they can be tough cookies too. So yeah.
Yeah.
He's, and I really feel for you, my friend. You have such a beautiful, bright light, and you are such a high vibrational energy. And
Mm-hmm.
you will be that drug to him, because he's lacking that. He's a lower vibrational energy. And,
I will be what to
sometimes,
him? It dropped out.
yeah.
You said you will be something to him? You will be
Yeah,
something to him. Yeah.
yeah, you will, because you are such a high vibrational energy, you will be what he needs, because he's a lower energy. And it's just, you'll be his drug too. And that might be what's going to be the
Drug.
difference. Yeah. So, but try that, my friend, try doing that. And just trust that your person's coming. I have no doubt. No doubt.
Are you sure? Oh my God, I hope
am
so.
sure. I am sure, my friend.
God.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you have a line on that, Stephanie?
I would say even, I want to tell you, like April, May of next year, I kept seeing that time. So give it another 4 or 5 months, 6 months. And yeah, next year's the best time to start a new relationship anyways. You don't want to do it this year. So try that.
I believe you. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
All right, my friend. All right. Well, I got to wrap up my show. My producer just said I'm out of time, but thank you so much. And I just thank you for calling, and I hope this helped you.